Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Thanks for joining me today for voting video number 364 in the Incredible Mandela Effect voting video series here on the Moneybag 73 channel. I have a crazy Mandela Effect for you today. Get ready for this one. Make sure you're sitting down. Hold on to your hats. This one is sure to blow your socks off. Now, as many of you know, I just did a video which I dubbed the Mandela Effect of the Year video with Imagine If You Will from the Twilight Zone. Never ever being said. And the voting on that one is crazy. We had 540 thumbs up and 20 down. So 96.4% recall having heard that as part of the Twilight Zone, which, as you would have with the Mandela Effect, never existed. So we have all these things that never exist that many of us have memories of, and we're still trying to find out why, but we'll continue on with the voting videos on almost 5 years in. I'd like to give a big shout out here to Tristan Storm. He just put out this video about a Bruce Springsteen song that 100% is different from how I have always known it since the 80s. So I'll put a link down. Check out his video. I'll put a link down below in the more info section. So moving along here, I'm going to play you some examples of how I always knew the song. Let me know if that's how you've always known it. And give this video a thumb up if you agree with it. So this is I'm on Fire. And the part in question will be right at the end. It'll be the last word, actually, that you hear Laura here sing. And every other person in the examples.
Sometimes it's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, and put a 6-inch valley through the middle of my soul. Put a 6-inch valley through the middle of my soul.
So Keith Urban remembers 6-inch valley through the middle of my soul.
Sometimes it's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my soul. It's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my soul.
Sometimes it's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my soul.
So go ahead and thumb this video up if you remember a 6-inch valley being cut through the middle of Bruce's soul. Now, get ready for this one, because this one hit me pretty hard. It sounds crazy now. Let's hear Matt here. So Matt remembers soul. We're going to have one more. Well, no, that's it. We're moving on to Bruce here. Here's the live from, I think, 84, sometime in the mid-80s. Let's hear how it's always been, everybody. This is how it's always been. There's no arguing with people who tell you that, you know, that you're saying that it was this and they're saying it's that. Well, in the multiverse, we get to hear a whole bunch of things. And as we're waking up in the multiverse, this is what we have. Here we go.
Sometimes it's like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my skull. Valley through the middle of my skull. Valley through the middle of my skull.
It's pretty clear. We're going to get into the lyrics here in a minute. Now, here's last year. So all the live versions, Bruce has always sang skull. He's never sang the word soul.
Cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my skull.
Now, Johnny, I was hoping Johnny would have my memory. I came across Johnny's version. I'm like, come on, Johnny. Come on, man. You could do it. Sing soul. And I was on the edge of my seat, and this is what I got.
It's like someone took a knife, edgy and dull, dug a 6-inch valley in the middle of my skull.
Oh, man, the middle of my skull. That's just not the song. Oh, thumb this video down if it's always been the middle of your skull. Please, don't be afraid to thumb my videos down. If you remember, cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my skull, then please thumb the video down, because that's what it's always been. So there's no problem with, if that's your memory, then that's great. You got a great memory. That's what it's always been. But with the Mandela effect, we have things that people are hearing and seeing different things. And that's just how reality is now. And has always been, in my opinion. A lot of us are just waking up to it. So through the middle of my soul, here on genius.com, a lot of different Metro lyrics has through the middle of my soul. But there are a lot of lyric sites that have skull. So I don't even know what to say, whether we got the official lyrics saying skull or soul. There's no doubt that Bruce, in the original version of the song and all his live performances, sings skull, S-K-U-L-L. There's no doubt. So here you have, like in regular Mandela effect fashion, you have all this memory of something else. You have of my soul, of my soul, of my soul, of my soul, all over the place. We have a newspaper. In the passionate, I'm on fire. He awakes feeling like someone took a knife, baby, edgy and dull, and cut a 6-inch valley through the middle of my soul. So there it is there. Same here, another newspaper, through the middle of my soul. And then we have this I thought was interesting, this ultimateclassicrock.com. We have someone who's ranting and raving about a 6-inch valley in the middle of his soul is just having a moment of weakness. So there's lots of examples of it always being soul. This one sounds really crazy to me. So go ahead and thumb it up if it's soul for you. Thumb it down if it's always been skull. One last thing before I go, I wanted to mention, a lot of people have been telling me that they're not getting the notifications. So check the bell and click the bell so you can hear when I go live. I go live once a month for the Rippin' Rabbit Hole live show, the Mandela Monthly that I do, that we just did last night. And once in a while I go live. So maybe I'll try and go live a little more. But, a lot of people have been subscribed to the channel for over 4 or 5 years. And they didn't have that feature back then. So I don't think that the bell's even rung on a lot of the subscriptions on this particular channel. So I'd appreciate it if you check that out. And if you're interested in knowing when I go live, then you'll have to have that icon will have to be clicked on. So that's it, everyone. Go create the reality that you want. I will talk to everybody soon.